Batteries. We all love them. But what goes on inside the battery?
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
First, with your classic lithium-ion battery, you gotta have the outer casing metal. The metal is very important. The battery's got a lot of pressure going on. That's how everything works. Without the pressure just running around, going crazy. You got nothing. You got nothing. You got no battery. You got nothing. But it's pressurized, so you gotta have the metal casing around it, keep the pressure in check. Very important that the pressure stay in check. So you got your classic positive and your negative ends. Very important. And under these guys, you got a little insulator and a vent under here. You know, a little insulator and a vent. Because you got to keep it cool and fresh. Batteries love being fresh. If I know anything about being fresh, it's that batteries, we're one and the same. Batteries fresh, I'm fresh. And it's even more important to batteries to be fresh than for me, because I keep my cool all the time. But batteries, if they're not fresh, they're gone. They explode. They set fire to everything. It's all gone. It's all gone. But batteries are punks. You know, if it's not too hot, too cold. I guess I gotta overheat, set everything on fire, explode. Batteries are real jerks, you know. But even if it's nice and cold and comfortable and the battery's all leaning back with a margarita, you know, it's just gonna sometimes die of old age. It just explodes. Lithium-ion batteries are crazy. They're insane. You can never trust a lithium-ion battery. That's what I've learned from my experiences. We got count them, three sheets spiraled together. One cathode sheet, very important. One anode sheet, also very, very important. And the separator, because the cathodes and the anodes, they're like the sharks and the jets. They can't stay together. They got to be separated just a little bit. They can work together. You got Maria, you got John, you got it all, but they got to have a little separation. You got to have boundaries. Very important for lithium-ion batteries to have boundaries. That's something I've learned in my time. Uh, these sheets submerged in ether as their electrolyte solvent. Ether is very important. Lithium-ion batteries love ether. That's just, they have to have it. It's just in their being. The separator in between the cathode and the anode sheet, made of a thin plastic, allows the ions to pass through. It's very important that the ions pass through the lithium ions, which is why the name lithium-ion battery, because the ions pass through it. Without the ion batteries being able to pass through, you got nothing. You got no battery. This is gone. It's already nothing. It's just ether in a battery that's not a battery. When the battery's charging, you know, the cathode sheet gives lithium ions to the anode sheet. It's like switches hands. It's like, to imitate it. It's like cathode sheets over here. It's like, hey, I got lithium ions over here. I got a lot of them. What do I do? Anode sheet. It's just, you can give them to me. Give me those. Give me those lithium ions. Give me. I'll take those off your hands for you, real cheap. And then it just switches. It passes between them, you know. And that's how the battery charges. But when it's discharging power, it's powering things. It's the other way around. You flip it upside down, you know. So it's the anode. The anode's like, I got too many lithium ions over here. I'm going crazy. What do I do with all these lithium ions? And then the cathode comes over. He's like, you know, don't worry. I got this for you. I'll take some of those off your hands. Free of charge. Free. What a deal. So it hands it over. That's how it discharges power, because the lithium ions going from the anode to the cathode is what creates the power that is used to power things. That's that's the classic lithium-ion battery power exchange maneuver. That's a technical term, but that's basically all we got as far as lithium-ion batteries are concerned. We got ion lithium moving between the cathode and the anode, switching around, and I think I got a cute little equation of it. I think I got it right here. You're gonna love it. It's adorable.